Hey there, I'm TDHA and I'm bringing you a tactical discussion video. Um, Today I will discuss my Bretonnias, especially the book that we do not know if is coming now or perhaps first in ninth or maybe not at all. This is my thoughts on what I wanted the book to give us. I don't think it's what the book is going to give us, but that would be my hopes, my dream, the best I could get. I would like peasants to be cheaper, because they are not very good. So the points should reflect that. It shouldn't be optional to be bringing peasants, because peasants were 80% of the feudal army, which Bretonnia is striving to be. Our Knights of the Realms should be moved to special in my thoughts, not competitively, but as again a reflection on it being a feudal army. Errant Knights should be a lot worse than Realm Knights. I would do that by buffing Realm Knights a bit. I would give Bretonnias either a D6 impact hit when they were in the lance formation, and with at least one extra rank. Not per model, just a D6 impact hit for the entire units, no matter how many they were. I would buff the strength of the horses to 4 to represent that it's a better warhorse than the others, and to say that's why they do not get penalties from barding. That's because of their strength. I would add a new peasant units with scout, hunting unit with scout and dogs. They should be the price class that peasants are now, perhaps a point or two more expensive. Yeah. I would like the blessing only to be a 6-up, and then not cost us first turn. And then I would like the Grey Relic unit to be in 2 parts, 2 versions. One, as we know it, with the Grey Relic, and one with Battle Pilgrims and a Altar of the Lady. And the Altar of the Lady should buff the blessing of any unit within, I don't know, 6 inches or something like that. I would like the blessing to be a separate rule, so unit could have the rule Blessing of the Lady without having a Night War or something like that. So Battle Pilgrims could have it without a lot of text in the description. I would like Grail Knights and Questing Knights to be removed as units. It should be hero types, because there shouldn't be units of Grail Knights. There would only be 1 Grail Knight in an army, perhaps 2 if the Lord were a Grail Knight too. Questing Knights, again, they would never form groups because they are in competition with each other. They want to fulfill the quest, and they can only do that alone, in my understanding anyway. I would like perhaps not a peasant hero. I don't think that would commute with the feudal army theme, but a burgher, perhaps a monk, warrior monk, with battle prayers to buff the blessing, perhaps, and giving some utility with bounce spells. I would like burghers as a unit, crossbowmen and more heavy infantry, better infantry. Of course, they should be even more expensive, because they are free. They are not bound by any service laws or anything like that. They are not serfs. They are free men, but they are, and they are coming with the equipment they can buy themselves. They are militia-like in my head. As the burghers did in the feudal army. I would like a second war machine, but some kind of stone-throwing ballista, perhaps, or maybe maybe Greek fire, something like that. I don't know. because ballistas and stuff like that were used in medieval times too in the feudal army. Not as much, mostly as siege weapons, but still they were a part of the warfare. Yeah, and yeah, and then when to go back, when I remove the questing knights and the Grail knights, of course, we need something else, because we can't just have Eren knights, Pegasus knights, and realm knights. That would be too few options, even with burghers and peasant units. We would need something to show our power as the main knight faction of knights, the main cavalry faction. So I would add a bodyguard unit, a king's guard or something like that, and I will add an actual monstrous calves. In my head it should be hippogriff knights, but yeah, I don't know. Flying monsters calves with the stats of other monsters calf could be too much, but I think we could. There are lots of things we could do. We could give them only a 3 bomber save. They would have the blessing, so it wouldn't be that bad. And of course, the hippogriff wouldn't be as offensive as some of the other mounts for for monsters cavalry. In my head, yeah, and so on. But yeah, lots of good stuff. Please comment if you have any ideas. I'm actually trying to work on a rule set that could work in not competitively, but for fun. Yeah. So if you have any ideas, any comments, please post them so I can work with it. Yeah. Have a nice day and good holidays.